Yellow YouTube. This is your IER Vibes info, entertainment, reviews, and welcome. Thank you all who have been visiting, and don't forget, if you're new to IER Vibes, not yet a Vibe subscriber, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss out on what is going on here on IER Vibes info, entertainment, reviews. Quick shout out to JTRC, Mode Chat, and as well, I'm Amona Knight. Lots of love. Thank you guys for the support. This is your Vibes YouTube earthquake forecast. So, many of you have already heard about the 6.9 magnitude earthquake that struck Fiji. Those of you who have been watching me for the longest time, you all know how I always talk about that whole area being that it is a weak zone. And if a 7 or above magnitude was to hit within that region area, Fiji is a very, very small island. What didn't surprise me, it's crazy how they did list it at a 6.9 magnitude earthquake, because that was not a 6.9, that was a 7.0 magnitude. Guys gotta remember, every time when I mention, when you see about a 6.8 or a 6.9, just as an example, always consider it a couple digits off from the original earthquake that did hit. So definitely a 7.0 magnitude earthquake, and being that Fiji is such truly a small island, and then afterwards it be getting hit with that 5.9 magnitude, gonna be quite a bit of movement going on for the next 2 weeks to come, just because of this earthquake that hit. It always causes a domino effect, so you guys always remember that. Now, there's a lot of great earthquake forecasters here on YouTube, and everyone always provides their own topics and opinions, which is superb. It's great. Everybody needs to have an open source of detailed information, and plus, of course, an open mind of their point of views. And that is definitely great. And so thanks to all those other forecasters out there, including MoChat, who bring us this information, because if there's a day that I miss, well, you guys, they bring you that information, and I just had to do the catch up. But again, busy day today, and I definitely did not forget, and here I am bringing you the update with the earthquake activity going on. This is the last 24 hours, almost 24 hours, or about 18 hours viewing of what is showing here, and that's a lot of activity. But again, as far as that 7.0, which I'm going to consider it as, there is going to be a lot more activity going on within through that region of area. And also, don't forget, you have Philippines, and then Japan with that 4.6, following by another 4.6. Tons and tons of activity, you guys. Australia has also been getting hit with earthquake activity as well, and that's really nothing new for that whole region. Very quiet. It's funny that we're not getting these updates here, but this is not the only source. I'm going to be taking you to the live earthquake maps. I'm gonna have to get you a link, leave that down below this video. Also, don't forget to check out esearchy.com and my custom t-shirt and hoodie apparel. Got some great designs. If you guys possibly maybe want something custom made just for you, hit me up. You can contact me through my website at esearchy.com, and also I have advertising going on available, so if you need to get noticed. And of course, I offer professional and affordable website design services, which will build you a full website, bring your very own domain name, so you have to create your own domain name for whatever niche you have going on, but I do it at an affordable rate. So definitely contact me if you guys are interested or in a need. But again, let's continue on into this earthquake forecast, and this is literally about 18 hours worth of earthquake activity. Alaska getting a 4.5. That is crazy, because I mentioned this just the other day. And then continuing on, take a look there, you have that 3.0 magnitude earthquake, and then just now a 4.7 magnitude earthquake just struck. Do apologize if we have a little bit of slight hesitation with the globe in 3D live feed. Just the reason why I'm still upgrading into the graphics, being that I have a whole bunch of new software, new system, and being for Windows 8, not everything is compatible with everything. So when you upgrade, you got to upgrade everything else. It's pretty crazy. What do I think about Windows 8? I'm pretty sure some of you are gonna ask. It's okay. I prefer the original Windows XP. I believe Windows XP was one of the best operating systems. Other than that, I consider Windows 7, but the rest, I've had nothing but issues with each and every single operating system, including what I'm running now. Unbelievable. So, if I could go back, I'm going to possibly try to get Windows 7, since XP will no longer be supported eventually. So, kind of sucks. But take a look here, you guys. 4.7 magnitude earthquake, not too far away from Puerto Rico. And then you have a 4.9 magnitude. Take a look at Chile as well with a 5.2 and 4.2 right in between there and Bolivia. Quite a bit of activity for Puerto Rican area. That's something else, you guys. They always get hit. It's a miracle that there has not been a 6 or 7 magnitude to hit that region of area. 2.6 magnitude in Oklahoma. And let's see what else we got going on all the way through the rest of the globe. And again, you guys, thank you so much. I know a lot of you have been wondering where the heck has IER VIBEZ been. And so a lot of you already know, my current viewers who have been watching me for the longest time, they all know, like I said before, way back, if I happen to miss a day or two, it's because I have very important things going on between either work or with family or maybe an emergency. Other than that, I definitely don't forget and certainly wouldn't leave you guys hanging at all. So again, thank you for the love, for the support, and here we are, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and jump into, let's go 5 days in and take a look at this, you guys. So it's just obvious, and I've been saying this for the longest time, between from Fiji going through Australia's area, which I call Australia sitting in a bowl. The reason why I say Australia sits in a bowl, because everywhere else is getting bombarded with all this earthquake activity, but then here's Australia just sitting in its own little bowl and nothing going on. But lately, Australia has been getting quite a bit of earthquake activity, and not showing on here, but I will pull up another source that would actually bring that for you. So very interesting. Get this updated again real quick. So we're sitting in 5 days, and just look at the amount of earthquake activity, folks. This is the year Mother Earth is picking up on just a bit about everything. And then these earthquakes, they're no joke, people. It's just a matter of time when we get the biggest quake to strike. And with California, with the situation going on in California, it has changed quite a bit, but California is definitely still under a watch. It's just a matter of time when that clock stops right in the center of 12 for that big one to hit. And who knows what's going to happen for California. Nobody knows if that quake is going to come first, and nobody knows, like how I've mentioned, if within here where you're looking at, Solomon Island, Fiji, all throughout that whole area, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, Solomon's had so many earthquakes. And there where Solomon Island is, I had a video I did a while back, and the coastal area is all split apart because of the massive amount of earthquake activity they got hit with. Unbelievable. So it's either going to be within here first, or California would be the one to strike. Either way, whichever one does happen, it's going to be pretty freaking bad. Just unreal. And this here, what happened with Fiji, I mentioned this so many times, it's going to come and it's going to happen, and it certainly did. They have it listed as a 6.9 magnitude earthquake, but again, you guys, that is a 7.0, and it wouldn't put it past me if that was a 7.1 or a 7.2. People have been talking about it shook. But again, Fiji is a very small island, so they're gonna feel each and every single bit of that effect, and then some. That is a very unstable area, and I have mentioned this so many times through my past videos to you guys. And the way how it's been looking, definitely that was to come. But now it's just a matter of time for the next 2 weeks for a possible another 7 magnitude earthquake. It is very possible. I'm not telling you this at 100%, but I can definitely say for sure there is a great chance of a possible 7 magnitude to hit somewhere from Fiji through the other end of Indonesia. Unbelievable. And again, this is 5 days worth of activity, you guys, of just tons and tons of 5s, 4s, and 3s. But the main ones to be focused on is the 5+ magnitude earthquakes. Those are the ones that cause the domino effects. And when one hits, it's going to vibrate, send that little shock wave, strike another weak area. That weak area could be another 5 or it could be bigger. It just depends. Mother Earth is always bringing all kinds of surprises. So you guys, lots of love. Thank you again for the support. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned in because hopefully by next week I'll be doing some live feed live. You'll be able to chat with me. We can go ahead and talk, whichever you like, and it'll be with Earthquake 3D and some very cool UFO information. So that's the next topic to be coming up as well on top with the Earthquake 3D. Lots of love, everybody. This is your IER Vibes. Love, live, smile. And don't forget, as always, keep your feet grounded. Much love, people.